I resolved like last class, I said, I'm going to get practice every day. I'm going to get at least a half hour, an hour a day. I'm not going to miss a day. And then this morning, I played golf yesterday, and I'm sore. I was so sore this morning, and I was like, it took me about an hour to wake up just to.
Yes.
I thought, I don't want to do my posture. I can't do it. So I put it off like 4 or 5 hours. And then around 1 o'clock, I was like, okay. I just made myself get on the floor and started, and I was uncomfortable, but it felt good at the same time. And then within like a minute or two, it's like, oh man, I'm glad I did this,
Yes.
Don't you wish you did it like 5 hours earlier?
Yeah, I don't know if I could have. But it did, I did it, so that's the important thing.
Push yourself sometimes.
Yes. So this fine line, we have to have discipline, but if something happens, we forgive ourselves and adjust it. So keep the undercurrent, like
Yeah.
doing it undercurrent, so that way you don't miss it, or you don't feel guilty if you miss it.
So adapting is a good idea. Oh, I was thinking when you were talking about the jnana and the bhakti, and
Yes.
Raja is like the most scientific approach and it's
Right.
systematic, but it includes bhakti and jnana.
Right. So gnana is a mind or intellect, using the mind. Bhakti is using love and devotion. These are the two wings. Karma is a rudder, like a bird has two wings and then tail. So karma is the tail. So these are the three aspects. Raj Yoga teaches how to use all gnana, karma and bhakti. Even if you follow any of that path, you still have to work with your body, with your energy, with your mind and emotions. So anyone who practices gnana yoga, karma yoga or bhakti yoga can always use the Raj Yoga. Raj Yoga is very practical. So if someone does meditation and devotion, still doing Raj Yoga, they will find better health and more peace. Those who do karma yoga and service, doing it would give them more energy. In a gnana yoga, if somebody thinks, who am I? It always helps with better health, better concentration to be able to do that. So Raja Yoga is applicable in all situations. In a yoga system, there are 6 classical philosophy. Out of them, 3 are major. And these 3 are Sankhya, Vedanta and Yoga. Sankhya explains, I have in that small book, 24 elements that made us. We are supreme consciousness, and 24 elements makes entire universe. And that is very scientific, and it teaches you how to do it. But this is theory. So Raja Yoga teaches how to practice. Then Vedanta is other aspect which teaches that in this book, that Brahman is real, world is illusion. That is called Vedanta. That means only reality is self, everything else is illusion. Sankhya has 24 elements, that we are made up of 24 elements, from Purusha and Prakriti, from God and Goddess union came Mahat, Brahman, then came Ahankar or cosmic ego, cosmic intellect, cosmic mind, and then 5 sense organs, 5 motor organs, 5 basic elements, that is earth, water, fire, air and space, and 5 sense objects. So 5, 20, mind, intellect, ego and unconscious mind. 24 elements which are in the world, that makes the world, and we have to rise above to experience Atman or Brahman. So this is scientific. Most scientific approach is Sankhya Yoga, and it's all theory. Vedanta is also all theory. They say Brahman is real, everything is illusion. So these two philosophies, ancient philosophies, Raja Yoga teaches how to accomplish it. Like say how to master all the elements, how to control your sense organs, motor organs, meditation, all these steps are given. And so is for Vedanta. So Raja Yoga gives practical training to go to that ultimate goal. So many people practice Sankhya and Vedanta, and they say God is real and world is illusion. They become escapist because they are only doing in their mind. They are not practicing at a practical level to experience it. Okay. So for example, Adi Shankaracharya taught Vedanta, and he taught Brahman is real, world is illusion. So many people became monk, and so many people became escapist. They become escapist. So they say, well, go get a better job. You are on the street, go better job. World is illusion, you know. So they did not grow advance in material life because they consider world is illusion. So if somebody says, well, you know, world is illusion, then you are hungry, don't eat. Well, the stomach is illusion also. They say that is not illusion. So people become escapist, considering world is illusion. And that did tremendous damage because India became backward instead of all the roots and advancement, became backward because they consider world is illusion. So why to waste time in material world? Why don't we do more spiritual thing and meditate? So they become more escapist, you know, in name of meditation. In the West, you know, the world is real. That's God is abstract, you know. So get this, get that, all the inventions. So they went in that direction. And what they found at the end? Emptiness, because material things cannot give you happiness. And then escaping into spirituality won't give you happiness. And this is why I'm teaching is, world is a school. Live in the world efficiently. Become successful in the world. And then rise above the world. And that is what I chose. I lived in the world, took care of children and grandchildren, put them to college, become successful to be able to retire and do what I like to do. And I still kept spiritual direction all along. So,
but isn't that the goal for all of us? That's just where we are, correct?
yes.
I mean,
So
there is nothing.
yes,
We have our faith. We have our goals.
yes,
We have to do exactly what you're saying.
yes. So we cannot run away from the world. And some people
It's
get too much
interesting
in the
how
world.
this-
She
yeah.
might take it. Yeah. So most people go in the world, get lost in the world, and this is why they suffer, because they accomplish something and then they cannot get out of it.
Shanti, one of your workshops, I think 2 years ago, there was a friend of yours told a story similar to this, where he told the story about when he became enlightened and realized that
Yes.
he could not live in the material world, and so he became emotional and was crying. I don't know if you remember it.
Yeah, I remember.
And I'm certainly not telling it as he told it, but that was the lesson I learned from it, was that he was so overtaken when he experienced the peace.
Yes.
He was so ashamed of himself almost that he lived his life as he lived it before
Yes.
he was able to come to this
Yes.
this
But
understanding.
this is good, you got inspiration, but people become emotional, and then emotion dies away, you know. This is what the emotions die away. See,
Yes.
so people become escapist, even become emotional. So there are so many ways we get lost into the world.
You have to be
You know.
patient.
Yeah, so
You know,
things.
big trip.
Yes, so people get trapped. We trap ourselves and we believed on the right path. You know,